welcome. It's Tristiane. It's so lovely to see you. This is, again, a quick class. This one is what I call after work. So it's just about 20 minutes for when you are feeling like you want to move a little bit. Your body is sticky and stuck and you don't feel great. You don't have a ton of energy, but you want to do a little something and you want to feel a lot better. For this practice, you will want either a block for the end of the practice or a yoga bolster. We're just going to put it underneath of our hips. So go ahead and grab something, a folded up blanket or a pillow would work as well. Set that over to the side and then come to sit cross-legged up at the front of your mat, facing the short edge when you're ready. Get comfortable here. Take a deep breath in as you reach up through the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, feel your shoulder blades sinking down your back. As you inhale, you're going to begin to bring the center of your chest forward, roll your shoulders back, bring your chin a little bit up, cow pose. As you exhale, allow your shoulders to round forward, pull your belly back, chin tucks in towards your chest, cat pose. Inhale, cat. And exhale, cat. Let's do one more like that. This time as you inhale, come straight up, reach your arms over your head. As you exhale, bring your elbows down. So you're kind of in a cactus shape. Inhale again here. And as you exhale, twist over towards your right, opening your arms up, your palms face to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale, go to left. So you're really using your muscular engagement. You're squeezing your belly button towards your spine as you twist here. We're going to keep going side to side. Inhaling to the center. Exhaling, belly pulled into the side. You're not using your hands to get into this twist. You're really just activating your abdominals. If it feels like it's too much to hold your hands here up to the sides, you can always bring your hands down to your waist. Let's twist maybe twice more to each side. You can really accentuate the exhale here. Inhale back to the center. Exhale one more time over to the right, and this time drop your hands down, maybe your right hand behind you, your left hand onto your leg, and now you can use your hands to take you a little bit deeper for one breath. Inhale back to the center, return to that kind of cactus shape with your arms, and then exhale to the left, drop your hands down. Going a little bit deeper into the twist. As you inhale, come back to the center line. Relax your shoulders, uncross your legs, place the soles of your feet on the mat. Bring the palms of the hands to the backs of the thighs. Inhale, reach up through the crown of your head. As you exhale, articulate through your spine as if you're going through a cat shape. You want to round your belly back. First, your tailbone starts to come to the floor, then your low back, then your middle back, and then your upper back. Everything comes all the way down until you're lying on the floor. Once you reach the mat, draw the soles of your feet in so that actually just draw your knees in. I said draw the soles of your feet in, but that doesn't make sense. Draw your knees into your chest and rock a little side to side. Release the sole of your left foot to the floor. Turn the sole of your right foot up towards the ceiling. You could catch your thigh, your calf, your ankle, or your foot here as you draw your right knee towards your right armpit. And it's totally up to you whether you're still here in this half-happy baby, a little bit of light downward pressure into the leg from the hand, or whether you like to move a little bit. You can kind of wiggle your foot in or out. I just want you to feel some pleasant release on your hip joint here. So whatever needs to happen for that to happen for your body. Draw that leg back to the center line. You can release the foot if that's a little bit too much and hold on to the thigh or anywhere else. You're going to extend your left leg out. You're going to switch over and hold either your foot or the outside of your calf or the outside of your thigh with your left hand. You'll extend your right arm over, and you're just going to gently guide your slightly bent right knee across the body until you feel a stretch. I'm quite partial to holding onto my foot so I can kind of go up or down with the foot. This is a variation on a supine twist called unicorn pose. And you may find that if you do things like move your foot up or down, you find a really nice stretch in your outer hip. If you need to go all the way over and bring your right knee to the floor, that's fine too. Or if you like to straighten your leg, there's no wrong way to do this. You're just finding the outside of your right hip. When you're ready, you're going to draw that right leg back, and you're going to release the right foot to the floor. Slide the right leg long, and just notice the incredible difference between your right hip and your left hip. When you're ready, slide the soles of both of your feet in, and lift your left knee towards your chest. Turn the sole of your left foot up, catching the foot or the leg itself. Light downward pressure, left knee towards left armpit. And again, you might find that stillness is the way to go. That might feel really nice for your hip joint, just hanging out. Or you might find that you need to move to get kind of that release in the inside of your hip. It's totally up to you. It might be different from the other side. When you're ready, you're going to bring that left knee a little bit more back towards the center line. Feel free to let go of the foot unless holding onto the foot feels really good to you. Extend the right leg long. And then you're going to start to cross with the right hand on the outside of the leg or foot, anywhere that feels good. That left leg over to the right. Extend your left arm out for counterbalance and find your unicorn. Your perfect mythical twist. Whatever it needs to be for you. For me, it's if I pull my foot up, but you might very well be exactly the opposite, or you might need to lift or lower your knee. It's all about experimenting and finding what is just right for your body. All right, bring that leg back to the center line. Place the sole of the left foot on the floor, extend the left leg long. You reach your arms up over your head, reach through your fingertips, point your toes. And then you'll draw your knees back in towards your chest. You can rock yourself side to side here. Eventually rolling all the way over to one side using your hands to press to seated. Or you can bring your hands behind your thighs and rock a few times back and forward to come to seated. Whatever feels good to your spine today. Once you come to seated, you're going to take your legs out behind you and make your way to your table pose. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Shrug the shoulders back. Reach your right arm forward, tuck your left set of toes under, reach your left foot back. Inhale, you're going to keep reaching the right arm forward as you take it up. And then as you exhale, circle that arm back. Twice more. Inhale, reach forward. Lean a little forward as you exhale, push back. One more like that. Here you're going to place your right hand down. Bring your left knee in. Right toes tuck under, left arm reaches. Inhale. Exhale, circle down and back. Take two more like that. I kind of come off the back of my mat. If your floor is not grippy, you can always scoot yourself forward on your mat here as well. Mine is grippy enough that that works. Place the left hand down. Bring the right knee in. Tuck your toes under, push back through the arches of your feet, and lift your knees coming to downward facing dog. And just let this downward facing dog be whatever you need it to be. So it might be swaying the hips, pedaling the feet. Maybe it's just hanging out. Maybe it involves coming back to table for a portion of this time, whatever feels good to your body. When you're ready, you walk your fingertips, you walk your toes towards your fingertips, excuse me. Coming all the way to dangle at the front of your mat. Maybe you even like to interlace your hands into your opposite elbow. Maybe sway a little bit from right to left. Pressing your fingertips to the floor or the hands onto the legs, lift up halfway. Inhale. Exhale to return. As you inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Arms could stay heavier. You can take the arms out and up, see what feels natural. As you exhale, let your hands come down to your sides. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, press the palms of your hands together with soft knees, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands down. You're going to step your left foot back and bring your left knee to the floor. Feel free to cushion your knee by folding over your mat if you need to. Walk your fingertips down, press your right heel down and lift yourself up to a lunge. Arms coming all the way up to the sky. Relax your shoulders, potentially lean a little forward into your front hip, maybe even looking up here. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, fold forward, planting your hands to frame your front foot. Feel free to use props. Straighten your right leg, taking your hips back until you feel a stretch at the back of your right leg. I'm flipping my toes up because that feels nice. That is 100% optional here. As you inhale, you're going to come forward, back to that lunge. Press into the right heel, lift yourself back up again. Arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your arms in front of you. Take your right arm on top of your left. You can pull the arm across the body, or you can wind up into more of an eagle arm, backs or fronts of the hands together. Inhale deeply here. Maybe even think about lifting your fingertips a little bit up. As you exhale, you're going to straighten your leg, pull your arms towards your belly. You're coming back to that same position you were just in, but now with the arms wound up, so it's a little bit of a challenge for the balance. Inhale, you're going to come forward as you unwind your arms, plant your hands down, tuck your back toe under, lift your back knee, step back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. As you inhale, pull forward to plank. Exhale, drop your knees to the floor, untuck your toes, lower your chest and your chin, hugging your elbows in. Tuck your pelvis down as you inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift to cobra. Exhale to release. Tuck your toes, push back, table pose, or all the way up to downward facing dog pose. Take a deep, full breath. Walk or step your feet forward with the next inhale, coming to the front of the mat. And on your next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. As you inhale, roll yourself up to the sky. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your sides. Inhale, bring your arms overhead. Exhale, press your palms together and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands down, step your right knee back, bring your right knee to the floor. Cushion as needed. Placing your fingertips to frame your left foot. Feel free to use a prop or two. Press into your left heel. Lift yourself up into that lunge position. Relax your shoulder blades. Potentially taking your hips further forward as you lift your chest, maybe even your chin. Inhale deeply here. As you exhale, you fold forward. This first time you plant your hands to frame your front foot, blocks or floor, and then straighten your left leg, finding a stretch. Maybe if you like to, flipping the toes up, if that's something that feels good. Finding sensation at the back of your thigh here. And then inhaling forward. You're going to lift all the way back up to your lunge. Arms come overhead. Relax your shoulders. We'll go into that eagle arm position. So bringing the arms as you exhale down in front of you. Now pulling the left arm across the body or winding the elbows up, your choice. On an inhale here, maybe you even lift your fingertips up a little bit. And then on your exhale, you bring your elbows towards your belly, hug your belly towards your spine as you straighten the left leg, and you come into this little variation on your Hanuman, on your splits. Inhale, you're going to come forward, unwind your arms, plant your hands down, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, step back to downward facing dog. On the inhale, pull forward to your plank position. On your exhale, drop your knees, your chest, and your chin to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, find cobra. Exhale to release. Tuck your toes under, push back. Downward facing dog, or if you prefer, you can always take table pose. Take 3 deep full breaths here. Lifting your hips up and back. Imagine knitting your rib cage in, lifting your lower back towards the sky. With the next breath, walk or step the feet towards the front of the mat. Inhale, find halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to roll yourself all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, this time press your palms together. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Inhale deeply. Exhale softly. Bring yourself down to seated. To sit right in the center of your mat. Gather your prop, whether you'd like to use a block, a bolster, folded up blanket, something that's 3 or 4 inches thick to place underneath your hips. Lie yourself all the way down. And draw the soles of your feet in so your knees are pointing towards the ceiling. Press into the soles of your feet. Lift your hips, take your prop, and slide it underneath your tailbone. Lower your hips down. Relax your belly. Relax your shoulders. Extend your right leg long to the end of the mat. Maybe take your arms up over your head. Enjoy that stretch at the front of the body. Drawing the right foot in. Now extend the left leg long. Let the left foot relax. Feel the stretch. From here, you might decide to extend both legs long. Really going for a super deep stretch. Or you could draw the soles of both of your feet in, going for more of a bridge position. Either way, relax your belly. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. This is such a beneficial place to be. Most of us spend so much time sitting, contracting the muscles of the front of our bodies, shortening them, tightening them in a non-beneficial way. This is a lovely way at the end of the day to just let all of those tight, short, beleaguered muscles relax. When you're ready, draw the soles of your feet back in. Bring your arms down by your sides. Press into your heels, lift your hips, move your prop out to the side. Let your hips rest down and just rest here in neutral for a moment, feeling the gentle curve of your lower back. If you feel ready, you can simply extend your legs long to Shavasana. If you need to draw your knees to your chest or do any other movements first, please do not hesitate to do so. Find for yourself a comfortable resting place. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a gentle sigh out. And allow your body to let go. Of course, if you have a few extra minutes, please feel free to stay here as long as you have the time for. When it's time to return, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe turn your head a little side to side. Rolling yourself all the way over to rest on one side for a few breaths. Before making your way to a comfortable seated position. As you arrive there, let your hands come in front of your heart. We'll close with our deep breath together, in through the nose, out through the mouth, on 3. 1, 2, 3.